check out to?
Today, seems like nobody does care. And right now in Washington, D.C., we have seen a fall of the Republic.
Get your copy of Fall of the Republic on DVD at Infowars.com or watch it online right now in super high quality at prisonplanet.tv.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
We're going to have our maiden voyage interview, first time ever, with Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, to get his view on the economy that's happening worldwide, the implosion. Coming up in T-minus 32 minutes from now, attorney Phil Berg. He's got that big demonstration coming up Saturday, October 23rd. It's getting some major news on Conservative Talk Radio. He'll be popping in with the latest on Barry Soetoro, a.k.a. Barack Hussein, the Indonesian citizen Obama. And that you can't disprove. That's a fact. The Kenya stuff's a side issue for me. I always go to what I can prove, so that's coming up. Let's continue right now with your calls. Joe, John, Noel, Pat, Dan, and others. Joe in Tejas, you're on the air.
Alex, it's great to be on with you, man.
Great to have you here. What's on your mind?
Hey, I got a quick question and a quick comment. My question is, have you ever talked about Colonel Jim Sabo?
That rings...
He's the military, the Marine pilot that was allegedly had committed suicide out there in California in January of 1991.
It rings a bell. Why don't you refresh my memory?
Well, he was going to blow the whistle on the CIA for running drugs right there out of that Marine Air Base.
Well, I know they've killed a lot of Army and Marine Corps and Navy and Air Force investigators and whistleblowers. I've seen a lot of cases of that, but I don't remember the particulars of the case.
The thing is, his brother's a doctor out of South Dakota and has been rallying, to clear his name, basically. And, it would be great if you could get him on your show if he was willing to come on and talk about that situation. Shed some light on that. Also, I'd like to comment on the Fort Hood trial. I'm here at Fort Hood, and the news story that came out yesterday or the day before about the cell phone video that disappeared, I find that to be pretty interesting, and I heard you mention it yesterday, and I'd just like to hear you and others in the media talk more about that.
Joe, are you one of the guys in Army intelligence I talked to?
Yes, I am, Alex.
Yeah, I thought I recognized your voice. Well, for those that don't know, that's in the Associated Press, and I remember hearing that at the time that they made a lot of people erase their cell phone videos. That's a big problem for the globalists because they want to use Big Brother to control us. We can use it against them. And the fact that they were running drills, the fact that they were, now we know for 2 years, this lunatic thought he was communicating with Al-Qaeda and sending it to a known Al-Qaeda CIA handler and was talking about what he was going to do that was violent. And they knew this and left him alone. And now you add making people erase cell phone videos, and that's very suspicious, isn't it?
Absolutely. I know around a situation like that, there's going to be a ton of confusion. But at the same time, as a non-commissioned officer, I know better than to destroy evidence at a crime scene.
Yeah, well, that's a crime right there. And the default is, even if they classified it, you don't destroy anything.
Absolutely. And, most people in the military know. And I'd just like to see some more news coverage on this. And apparently when it was brought up at the trial, the CNN article that I read, it was immediately just kind of dropped. And I just... Well,
what do other people in your intelligence unit... you told me they already think something stinks there at Fort Hood, but what do they think about this?
Well, we really don't know what to think. We're not obviously in the trial, so we can't make too many judgments. And, just to be careful and protect myself, I'm not going to go out there and make any speculations. But stuff like this, Alex, when this is, basically brushed off, it makes you wonder.
Well, Joe, I appreciate you holding. Anything else you want to add about what's happening worldwide?
Alex, you are one of the greatest patriots we have in this country. And, I pray for you and yours every day. And you need to continue on your mission, man. And, God bless you and all yours. And, I wish nothing but the best. And we're gonna win this someday. We're gonna win it.
Is there any talk on base how they're openly now announcing, oh, the troops just won't be used to fight Al-Qaeda in America. They'll be used during a financial collapse.
Yeah, well, we read the Army Times, and you know, funny enough, the Army Times covers it, and you know, some of the stuff, you know, the Brigade Homeland Defense and everything else. So we're well aware of our role, but we're also well aware of the oath we swore, and that is to protect the Constitution.
All right.
Against enemies.
Good hearing from you, Joe. Great info you gave us about stuff at Fort Hood. We'll be right back.
Alex told you the government announced recently that the recession is over. It ended on June of 2009. The millions of Americans unable to find work might not agree. Perhaps the recession ended for the bankers and government employees, but for the rest of us, things seem to be getting worse. Gold and silver haven't heard the news either. They've begun their long-expected journey to the moon. In addition to converting your shrinking dollars into gold and silver, you should consider a food savings account from eFoods Direct. They both make fabulous investments. Food is our greatest dependency, and we know it will be more precious than any financial resource. You and your family need food to survive a crisis, and you can't eat paper, stocks, or metals. Alex has been urging you to invest in delicious, easy-fix meals to enjoy now or save for long-term. This will freeze the cost of your food while you can still afford it. Visit efoodsdirect.com on the internet or call 800-409-5633. That's efoodsdirect.com or 800-409-5633.
You may be arrested and/or subject to other police action.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cannons, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones asking you for a minute of your time to tell you about soap. Not detergents, but good old-fashioned pure soap made by the Cal Ben Soap Company, a family-owned and operated American company. My family, staff, friends, and radio listeners are constantly telling me how much they love these products for bath, hair, laundry, and dishes. There is nothing like these factory-direct, big money-saving, triple-concentrated soaps anywhere. Get a free detailed catalog by calling 800-340-7091 or see them online at 5starsoap.com or Infowars.com. Let's talk to the owner of 5 Star Soap, Marty Schachter, and see what he has to say.
As founder and owner for over 63 years, people keep asking me, how's business? I'm happy to say our business is going down the drain. Call us at 1-800-340-7091 or visit our website, 5starsoap.com, for buying our 1 to 2 month soap sampler. Thank you.
He's the T-Rex of political talk. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
We are continuing with your phone calls. We've got Bill Berg, attorney, popping in about Barry Soetoro, a.k.a. Barack Obama, their big demonstration coming up this weekend. But right now, let's continue with your phone calls. Let's talk to John in Ohio. Thanks for holding, John. You're on the air.
Hi, Alex. I believe I may have found 9/11 evidence that you're not aware of yet.
Okay, tell me.
This is out of the Sarasota Herald Tribune, and if the article has to do with a missile being placed on the roof of the hotel the president was staying at the day before the 9/11 attacks. Now, as far as I know, you can get the primary source information if you go to the Sarasota Herald Tribune webpage and you do a search for the article, and you do the beginning and the end date search as September 10th, 2002, and the keyword missile, an article should come up talking about the town remembers a historical visit from a year ago.
Okay, town remembers historical visit from a year ago.
Something like that.
Okay, town remembers historical visit from a year ago. Sarasota Herald Tribune?
Yes.
Sarasota, we'll search that right now. Sarasota Herald Tribune, town remembers historic visit from president?
Yeah, but I think it'll work if you do a keyword search for missile.
And the dates on the Sarasota site. All right, we will look into that. I know that it's customary to have missiles travel around with the president, at least stingers. I remember when Ronald Reagan came to speak in Dallas when I was a little kid, and then the vice president when he was running for president, and my dad going, look at those guys on the roof, and they clearly had the box on the side and the tube, and they had Stinger missiles up on the roof. It's come out in the news they have Stingers at the White House. They had bigger missile batteries and still do at the Pentagon, but they stood down that day. But we'll look into that, John. Anything else?
No, that should cover it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good tip there. Let's talk to Noel in Illinois. Noel, you're on the air.
Alex, I have a bunch of points, so I'm going to make it quick. Here at Western Illinois University, we had those flu shots last week, the big eugenics operation. A kid in my broadcasting department took the Flu RX vaccine from GlaxoSmithKline. Page 8 says you could receive tonsillitis. The kid got tonsillitis. So, again, the school not informing students about side effects in the vaccine. Quickly, before I go to your question you raised to the listeners today, someone needs to do something about the Mockingbird media and their discrimination against Rand Paul. They're committing libel and slander on both accounts. I'm watching Slimeball with Chris Matthews last night. He had his opponent on, going back to that GQ article. And I remember you this summer telling us about the Washington Post article, admitting that the lady falsified the story. They're continuing this up with 2 weeks left in the election. It's disgusting. The Mockingbird media should be ashamed of themselves for what they're doing to Rand Paul.
They don't criticize politicians who are part of Skull and Bones or Bohemian Grove. They go back 30 years ago and claim he kidnapped a woman and made her smoke marijuana, and then she came out and said, well, no, the media is exaggerating. It was a frat party, and everybody was acting stupid. I mean, that's standard procedure, and it's just all a lie. I knew they'd come back with stuff. They're going to probably 2 or 3 days before, it's kind of like saying, are you still beating your wife, or are you still a murderer, or are you still a bank robber? Even if you're not a murderer, bank robber, it still just hangs out there, against the person. And yesterday I was watching just a few minutes of Fox, and they were kind of bashing Rand Paul. But nobody listens to Chris Matthews. I mean, literally, the guy maybe has 400,000 viewers. I mean, he's a joke, folks. This radio show every hour has more than that conservatively. It's just all a big illusion. And the fact that they are demonizing him, I think, may even help him in a way, because people know the mainstream media are a pack of liars. Anything else, Noel?
Yeah, just everyone look up Alex Jones confronting David Gergen with Bohemian Grove. And then lastly, Homeland Security, the same people who run Plum Island and the nasty things they do near Long Island are here at my university currently. I took a video of this. I'm not sure what they're doing here. It's the same Homeland Security with the right-wing extremists. They're indoctrinating the largest law enforcement school in the state of Illinois. I will do my best to get more video of this, but it's quite shocking. Everyone keep up the good work. Your money order for the Money Bomb, Alex, I'm donating some money to you. It's in the mail. You will receive it soon. Keep up the good work. You're in my prayers. I love you all. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you so much, Noel. Speaking of the Money Bomb, to finish the studio, to finish the social network, to finish everything we're building, 500,000 sounds like a lot. I mean, a mainline TV studio at a local, station might cost $1 million. We're doing it with prosumer gear, trying to do the best job we can with the green screen room and the computers and the switchers. But we're going to be able to do it because 420,000+ has come in. But it'd be great with InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com is still up there. If folks want to donate and help us push to our total goal, at InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com or call and donate 888-253-3139. You can still support us and be part of this historic move. A lot of folks also bought books and videos and T-shirts. That supported us in a big way. A lot of people joined PrisonPlanet.tv to support us, but you can also just call 888-253-3139. You can also call our office direct. We don't have operators anymore. It's our office that takes the orders. People seem to like that because we can answer your questions better. And you can also call and donate 888-253-3139. line. If you want to call and get What in the World Are They Spraying, that's going to ship in just a few days, the amazing geoengineering chemtrailing film with